Grace and peace, family. Obviously, I'm outdoors today. Wanted to get some sun, and the weather is amazing. And the birds. Love it. Now, there's no grass, so I won't be grounding here. But I do have a nice bench, and I am comfortable. So I'm channel outdoors today. And I want to see what comes out, what the spirit wants to talk about. Having a smooth morning. I pray y'all having a smooth morning. Even my shuffle smooth. Like, it's been a good day. Holy Spirit, take control. Where do you want me to go? You got be brave and an authentic soul. You were always destined to be. That's for somebody. Be the brave and authentic soul that you were always destined to be. And on this card, it has like an astronaut. Right? So he's very much into space travel. Going away from the norm. It actually makes me think of last night. My little one, she absolutely has always loved Princess and the Frog before bed. Something about that movie, ever since she was really, really tiny, she's always loved that movie. So every now and then she'll request it before bed, and she did last night. We watched it, and I did ask her, why do you like watching Princess Tiana of all the princesses? And her response was a good one. It was because all Princess Tiana wanted was to build her restaurant. That's all she wanted. She didn't want nothing else. She just wanted to build a restaurant. She got so much more, that's what she said. She wanted to just build a restaurant. Her thing. And I was like, it's actually a really good reason to want to watch that movie. And it's true. She did. She wasn't looking for a prince like Lonnie was. She wasn't looking to build an empire. She wanted to see that dream that her father told her about, that made her light up inside and made her realize that they had the same kind of dream. She wanted to see that come to fruition. And she had the motivation to get it done. Now, granted, she didn't have the tools, but she was helping on figuring it out. And that's something that we should all pay attention to. It takes bravery. It takes you being authentic. Like, they even cut to that scene where she's working at one of the cafes that she worked at, because she didn't just work at one. She was hustling. And I guess friends from school that knew her were asking her about going to a party. And she was like, I gotta work. And they were like, you always working. But it shows how she had to be authentic, because nobody was going to believe in her dream the way she believed in her dream. Double sneeze. Triple sneeze. Confirmation. Nobody was going to believe in her dream more than she believed in her dream. So it was important for her to really pay attention to how she wanted to see that get done. She had the vision. She did not support, because her mom definitely supported her. But it was going to take that bravery, that grit, that authenticity to get it. That was a must. And I think that's exactly where Spirit wants to go, because a lot of people don't have that in them. They don't have the ability to look at all the hard parts as just stepping stones. Not barriers, stepping stones. You get over one hurdle, keep pushing, you're going to climb over the next one. Reminds me of also like in the military, when they do those relay races. They literally train them to run through these courses where you're going under the barbed wire, you're hopping over the fences, you're jumping, through the tires or whatever they have going. They have you climb up the wall using the rope. They have you jump from that wall down. So that also is to put you in a mind state of understanding that obstacles aren't there to stop you. They're there to build you. They're there to build the resistance within you, to show you who you are, not on nobody else. Think about it. When you don't complete the course, you're not thinking about the fact that everybody else did. And if you are, check it. But you're not supposed to be thinking about what everybody else did, what time they did. You're supposed to be thinking about how you can be better than you. Because that's ultimate motivation. Other people can't motivate you. Because if they weren't around, that means you would do nothing. Other people can maybe help you see the things within yourself that you didn't quite see clearly. But they can't be your end all. You can't care. I definitely will tell you, like, with what I do now and the life that I live, I had to give up caring about what everybody else is going to feel, everybody else is going to think. Because my peace was weighing on that. To cut back to the princesses, I feel like a lot of things get missed when it comes to these princess movies. They, see, at the end, happily ever after, the princess and the prince, and there's so much more in these movies. I've always loved the princess movies that were built on resilience. My very first princess movie that I fell in love with was The Little Mermaid. That was really young. I loved The Little Mermaid, and it was because she just wanted to be different. She was already different. She just wanted to be allowed to be different. She wanted to experience life in a way that no one else wanted to. And she didn't have a problem with the fact that everybody was okay with living in the ocean. She was like, that's cool. But I want to try my hand at the other thing. And she collected things that were very different, all the trinkets and stuff, and she created her own little space. Very much, I would say, how I am. Create my own space. Give me 4 walls and a foundation. I'll create my own haven. I don't know why it came to me like this, but imagine this. Imagine being a princess in a tower, right? You got the prince coming. He comes through. He's, avoiding the dragon so he can get up to this tower, climbing this tower, figuring out how to get in. He gets in through a window. He pops in and he's like, yeah, I made it. And the princess is up in the tower and she's looking like, can I help you? And the princess is like, I'm here to save you. And she's like, from what? Like, from this tower, from the dragon who's keeping you here. And you're like, no, I built this tower. The dragon's my friend. What you mean? What would the prince say? To find out that that princess never needed to be rescued. That wasn't your purpose in her life. And even her probably extending him an offer, like, if you want, you can stay. You can hang out with me, but did I need you to come up here? No, not really. And I really don't want to leave either. Now that would make a very elegant princess story. Because I feel like what will turn out in the end is that she actually ends up saving him. Because now he gets to be in her world and understand what peace truly is. Because peace can't be found around everyone. I know many people who have told me that they think that you like to be, you're always alone because you don't have people who understand you. That's not why I'm always alone. I'm always alone because I understand myself. I know what I need. And I don't have to worry about anyone else's energy when I provide it. That's peace. brave and be authentic. Because that's you being true to you. It will take for you to understand that you ain't for everybody. But do you really want to be? I'm sure 90% of the people around you, they keep you around because you serve a purpose to their ego. And they serve one for yours. So evaluate if you want to continue to live through the ego. Because trust me, when you get out of it, just being real for yourself, there's so much more peace over here. Let me get one more. I got a card that is upside down. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Reach for your dreams, knowing that it's already coming true. Don't she look like a princess? She's giving Frozen. Let it go. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely follow. Because if you're here, you family. And I'll catch you in the next one. Love and light and peace.